This is Russ, back out on the road again. Today is a Saturday. Yeah, I usually don't ride on the weekend, as you know. But Mrs. Wright is out shopping, and she says, well, you might as well go out and ride. Don't have to ask me twice. I'm out here. So what am I riding right now? Yeah, I'm riding the Himiway. The Himiway G7. It's always interesting riding this bike. I always like looking at the people looking at me when I'm riding the bike. They always take a little stare when they see it because it's so big. The bike is big, the tires are big, everything about this bike is big. Yeah, you know, the fact that it doesn't have fenders, I don't take it out when it's wet on the road. I don't want to get splattered. But yeah, it has a more aggressive look because of that. I think that's another reason why I kind of look at it. I think the bikes with the fenders on there, they don't look quite as aggressive. When you take the fenders off of them, yeah, they look a little menacing. Plus, I think the look of the bike, the color, it's like a dark gray, has a carbon fiber look to it, although it's not. It's just it's like a skin on it, right? But yeah, it's a good looking bike. So where are we going? I have no idea. I have no idea. I didn't have anything like this planned. I usually don't plan to go out on the weekend. So I have no idea where I'm going. Let's just go straight, see where we end up. See where we end up. Oh, I did want to mention one thing. Somebody asked me whether this bike can unlock to 28 miles per hour. And the answer is yes, it can. I had erroneously told him that it cannot, but it can. And I did. Can and I did. All right. Okay, this guy's letting me go, so we'll say thank you. We move forward. I think a lot of times, like I said before, the cars, even though they could go, they don't want to. They want you to go first. They don't want to be the guy that hits the bike. And since they're not really sure what you will do or not do, or what you can do or what you can't do, they just rather you go. Okay, I go. I'm doing about 25.5 miles an hour on the 25 mile an hour zone. Yeah, I'm really curious when the time comes to try out the bike that does 41 miles an hour, where can I do that? I can't do that on the street legally. I'd have to go on some major road to do that. Should I do that? I don't know if I should do that. A little scary. Don't know about that. All right, I think if we kept going straight and eventually keep going, we eventually will hit the area where the Chinese carryout is, but we're not gonna get any, so I'm not gonna go there. Where can I go? Let's go straight, let's see where it takes us. Well, I know where it takes us. Yeah, further down from here will be Northwest Highway. I'm not gonna do that. All right, we're gonna take a right. I'm gonna take a right here. Now this is technically a faster street. This is 35 miles an hour on this area. Eventually, if I keep going straight, we'll run into Northwest Highway. But I think at that area where we'll be less of a speed than that other area of Northwest Highway. Northwest Highway kind of curves. So, yeah, this is an area you guys typically don't see me going down. Yeah, I usually don't do it. But got a big bike. We've got full suspension. We can do it. There's nobody on the road behind me at this point, so that's not that bad. Yeah, let's just right it. If we stay along the side, we should be fine. Let's take Northwest Highway. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's a Saturday. Let's try something different. Alright, we're going to take a right here. Thing is, you can't put your arm out too long because you want to grab the handlebar, right? Yeah, this is an area you guys have never seen before. What's down here? Physicians Immediate Care. Popeyes. Popeyes, what do they got on special? 10-piece chicken, $16.99. That still sounds expensive to me. Costco chicken, $4.99, whole chicken. That's what I'm used to. What's this place? Reps. Burgers, chickens, fries, and shakes. I think that place is pretty new. Mike's Bike Shop. They've been around a long time around here. What else is down this way? Starbucks, Illinois Spinal Care, Complete Dental, Panic Room, AutoZone, Wendy's, Pearl Vision, Kung Fu, Boxing. Ooh. Alright, gotta make sure these guys stop. Don't run me over. Photos. Photos is a, I guess you call it a fast food place. Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. Now, we could keep going straight, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to turn here. Yeah, here you go. PNC Bank. Mariano's. You guys remember that one? Yeah, Mrs. Wright and I rode to here. Do a little grocery shopping. Which, by the way, they were all potato chips, of which I have none. Mrs. Wright and anyone else who might be coming will have it. Somebody mentioned it's interesting that you that she doesn't buy anything for you. No, we never do. No. The interesting part is that she will cook her own food and I will cook my own. We've been doing this for years, and the reason is because she has favorite things to eat, I have favorite things to eat. Some of the stuff I eat, she doesn't eat. So there you go. We found out that if we just make our own stuff, then we're both happy. Yeah, works out for all of us. Now sometimes when we go grocery shopping, you know, not just, you know, e-bike grocery shopping, yeah, we will buy our stuff together, but yeah, she still picks out what she wants. I pick out the stuff I want. I told her one time that if she cooks the stuff, I feel kind of obligated to eat it. And she goes, "Why? You don't like eating it?" And I go, "No, it's just that I'll tend to overeat the stuff. And then if I cook stuff, she won't eat it." She has very particular tastes, and certain things that I make she doesn't eat. So I says, "How about you just make your own, I make my own." And that's how it's been for many years now. So, well, you know what works, you just let it alone and let it do it. We do our own thing. All right, let's turn here. Let's take a left out of here. There's nobody over behind us. We'll get in the left turn lane. Put our arm out, let them know we're taking the left. The car in front of us is taking the left, so we're all going to make our turns. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Now you guys might recognize this area. We've gone down here many times. Okay. Yeah, we're zipping along. Heading out on the road. Do a little pedaling here. You know, D7 is a torque sensor. So you might have noticed we've dropped in speed. Well, that's because I don't pedal that hard, as you know. If I throttle, I can do to 28 miles an hour. If I pedal, we may not make it there. It's okay. We're not in a race. Now, an interesting thing, the last time I took the bike out, I was trying to record some stuff, and yeah, the audio wasn't working again. Yeah, it turned out that the audio recorder's cable, the XLR cable, has a short in it. And since I'm too lazy to fix it, I just swapped out the cable. Yep, it's a longer cable, so I had to kind of wrap it around with some zip ties and stuff it inside the bag that holds my recorder on the side. Yeah, I kind of keep it on there like a belt system, so it kind of hangs off on my left-hand side. First I thought maybe the microphone cable had shorted out. Luckily it was not the microphone cable, because if that shorted out I would not be able to fix it. Those cables are so thin. I don't know how these guys put these things together on these lavalier mics. I wouldn't want to fix that. Alright, let's take a left. We're going to go up this sidewalk as we usually do. So yeah, the XLR cable I can fix eventually, but too lazy to do it now, so I just used another cable. You know, XLR cables are your standard microphone cables. It has a transformer. This lavalier mic has a transformer on there, so that connects up via an XLR microphone cable. Standard microphone cable. You know, if you've ever done any audio recording with balanced lines, or if you're in a band and you use microphones, yeah, basic mic cable. But I had made a short one specifically for this purpose. And I think from it being tugged on back and forth, eventually it kind of shorted itself out. It's okay, I can fix it. I have the skills, I'm just lazy. Hey, they're playing baseball or something out here. And here comes a whole bunch of people. So we're gonna have to wait for these people to go by, otherwise we're gonna run them all over. See which way do y'all go.
Oh, she's really not that great.
Alright, there we go. Had to wait for everybody to get by. You know, the thing is when you're going slow like that, you're kind of teeter-tottering back and forth, trying to stay up and not tilt and tip over, right? All right. Oh, here's an interesting thing. I saw my first cicada by our house today. Yeah, it was a dead one, but hey, it was a cicada. It was by our garage. It was by our garage. It was dead, but hey, it was there. So they are starting to come out. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, when is this video going to come out? I think this video won't be out until Thursday. It's Saturday now. You guys won't see this one until Thursday. Yeah, I'm trying to stay ahead by a couple of days at least, because we just don't know what the weather will be like. Like tomorrow, we were expecting it to rain, but we were not expecting it to rain until maybe about 6 p.m. And then all of a sudden, we took a look at the weather app. They moved it up to like 12 p.m. See, I mean, in a short time, they can just change the prediction. So you really never know. And that's the reason why I think I need to be ahead of you guys by several days, because you know, you plan to go out and then the next thing you know, hey, it's gonna rain on you, so you can't do it. So the best thing is be a couple of days ahead. I don't like it personally. I like to do it and then put it up there and you see it like the next day. Then whenever I'm talking, I know that whatever I say is current. But if I'm ahead of you guys, it's not current. Yep. let's get off the path. I don't want to be on the path. Let's move this way. And we're just riding around. So anyways, today I picked up a coupon deal at a local pizza place. Yeah, I know it's pizza stuff, but Mrs. Wright doesn't eat that stuff. But she will eat an Italian beef, and they had Italian beef sandwiches. Although it wasn't actually called an Italian beef sandwich, it was called an Italian beef grinder. Grinder? So anyways, it was a $20 coupon. Typically it's $10 coupon. They had a special for, oops, not gonna make this. We'll stop here. So it was a $20 coupon for $10, but it was on a special, I think maybe because it's a Memorial Day weekend, for $6. I said, hey, good deal. So I picked it up for $6. I'd never been to this place before, but it's not too far. So I said, oh, okay, I kind of know where this one is. I think I've seen it before, but never been in there. So anyway, I ordered up a calzone, sausage and cheese calzone with a lunch special, which gives you French fries and a drink. I'm not going to use the French fries. I shouldn't even be eating the calzone. So, and then Mrs. Wright, of course, has an Italian beef sandwich, which they call an Italian beef grinder. We didn't know what that meant. But she ordered it up. She says actually it's pretty good. Calzone was pretty good too. But when we went there, I had ordered that lunch special thing with the calzone. And I guess I neglected to tell the guy that I had a coupon. I just figured I'll just give him the coupon, right? Well, then he informed me you can't put a lunch special on the coupon because that's like a discount on top of the discount. Yeah, I understood. I said, yeah, I'm sorry, didn't realize. So he says, that's okay. He says, I'll take care of it. He says, but just for next time so that you know. I go, okay, that's fine. So he tries to enter it into the cash register. He can't do it. It won't let him do it because it's kind of like he has to override something in order for him to put it into the cash register because it's like a coupon on a coupon. So anyway, because I had turned it into a sausage one, and then you got tax, of course, and it was over the $20. Came out to like $24.12, something like that. So the guy's struggling to try to do it. He goes, oh, it won't let me do it. It won't let me do it. So I gave him a $5 bill. I says, let's just call it even. let me give you a few extra pennies for it. I mean, basically it's just to pay for fries and a drink. I mean, I still got a better deal out of it, but you know, I kind of felt sorry for the guy. So as I'm talking to the guy, he's telling me a little bit about his family and where he's planning to move to and everything. It was kind of funny. Yeah, because we were waiting for it to finish cooking and everything. So I got to learn a little bit more about the guy who runs the business there. So he tells me that they've been in business there for about 10 years. And I says, yeah, I really never noticed this place. I had a feeling it was around here, and I says, well, at least I know you're here. So I asked Mrs. Wright, did you like it enough that you would order from them again? She goes, yeah, I would. So there you go. Found a new place that'll at least do the Italian beef for her. Now, the different thing, though, she said is first off, it's not in your typical French bread. It's kind of like in a calzone. Maybe that's why they call it a grinder or something. It's something totally different. It looked like a calzone almost. And she said it was a little greasy because, you know, it's got all the stuff on there. Plus, she had that giardiniera sauce on there. Of course, when that starts leaking out and everything, that becomes a mess. But she said it was good. She liked it. Calzone was pretty good too. I didn't eat all of it. It was pretty big. I ate a little bit, about maybe a third of it, something like that. And then I saved the rest for next time because it's, you know, it's mostly bread and that's carbs, so that's not good for me. But if I eat a little of it at a time, it's fine. Yeah, you don't have to eat the whole thing, right? I will say this, that my appetite has gone down quite a bit. I don't find myself craving stuff anymore, and there's times where I'll skip breakfast, or I'll say, oh, I'll just skip lunch. Or if I have too big of a lunch, I'll say, I'll just skip dinner. Yeah, I never used to do that. Let's turn here. So yeah, I find definitely the dieting has definitely helped, and for biking, it has definitely helped too. I've noticed that I can ride the bike more now by pedaling, and not sound totally winded on camera. I'm pedaling right now. You could usually tell if I'm pedaling. If you look at the handlebars, sometimes you can see it swaying back and forth a little bit. And then that's how you know I'm actually pedaling. If you see the handlebars look fairly straight, yeah, I'm probably throttling, right? Yeah, so we're just kind of looking around the neighborhoods here, seeing what people are doing on a Saturday. Some people have projects going on. You can see it. Doing stuff outside. People cutting grass. A lot of garage sales going on today, I've noticed. Well, the thing is, you know, it's Memorial Day weekend. And so people aren't going to be going to work on Monday. So they're off. Mrs. Wright is off as well. In my area, they said that garbage pickup will be pushed off one day for everybody. Usually when they have something, they'll just say, okay, just, you know, people who have garbage pickup on the day after, it's, you know, pushed back one day because they don't do it on the day of Memorial Day. But they said everybody in the city, whether you have your pickup done that day or not, gets pushed back one day. That's how they can try to catch up. So, I mean, when they don't do that, then the guys have to really work that much harder to catch up because they know that the next day is their standard route day. For this whole week, everything gets pushed back a week, gets pushed back a day. So, I'm sure they appreciate that. That helps them out. So how's this neighborhood? Oh, there's a nice older red Corvette. You might notice that a lot of times I will point out some of the fancy sports cars as I ride past them. Yeah, I kind of like cars. I mean, I don't have anything fancy, but doesn't mean I don't appreciate what I see that's out there. Sorry if you heard any noise there. I had a bug fly up between my eyeballs. Yeah, you got sunglasses on. They still get in between. I had to push them away. Yeah, these are some areas we don't go into that often. Yeah, you know, a lot of times when I go through various neighborhoods, it's new for me too. So I look around, just like you guys are probably looking around to see what's out here. Alright, we're not going to go further up there because we'll be at that same road we were before. Let's turn this way. Oh, we didn't take this road. Let's go this way. trying different areas. Now, I do hear the cicadas here. In this neighborhood here, I definitely hear them. You guys hear them? I'll try not to hit the motor so you don't hear that. Let's get out of this area. This guy's got his lawnmower going. Alright. I think you should be able to hear some by now. You hear them? Yeah, they're definitely out. They are out. It's just a matter of time where our neighborhood will get it too. But this neighborhood definitely has it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard cicadas. I remember growing up riding my bike through the North Branch Trail, which is the path we take to get to the Botanic Garden. And we'd hear these bugs constantly through that forest preserve. And at that time I was still, I was either 8th grade or freshman year of high school. And I was like, what are all those bugs? And they were telling me, yeah, it comes out only every few years, every 17 years or so, and this is the year it's out. So I should calculate that out to see if it actually comes out to 17 years times how many times it's gone through. Probably would be. Unless somebody else wants to calculate it out for me. I graduated in 72 in 8th grade. So it'd be around the 72, 73 time period, something like that. You guys calculate it out. Go 17 years back and 17 years back and 17 years back. See if it comes out correct or not. Can't do it on the top of my head. I'm writing, sorry. Yeah, we passed a couple folks who were on regular bikes, non-electric bikes. All right, let's take the turn here. Yeah, nice neighborhoods. Now off to the right, we see a flag. That is a Chicago Cubs flag. Yeah, you'll see more Chicago Cubs fans up in this area, but if you're in the south side of Chicago, White Sox. White Sox fans out there, because the stadium for the Sox are out in the south side of Chicago. North side guys are Chicago Cub fans. I'm in the northwest suburbs. Let's go past the garage sale. I saw a garage sale there. Not that I'm going to buy anything. I just want to see what they have. Let's just pass by them. I think it was this street. I think it was. Let's swing by. They'll be on our left-hand side as we approach. I've noticed a number of garage sales on today as I was driving to different places today. Yeah, this is the time to do it. I should do it. I should gotta get rid of a bunch of junk that I have. It's not junk, it's good stuff. Yeah, they got a tent out and everything. Look at that. Take a look at this on the left-hand side. Oh, they got a motorcycle and everything. Okay, they got a couple of kayaks. Yeah, I could use a kayak for fishing. Wouldn't have any way to transport it. Yeah, I always wanted a kayak or something. Do some fishing off the kayak. We're always stuck by the seashore, but it's not seashore, lakeshore. Let's see, by the time you guys see this video, you would have already seen Tuesday's video, right? Yeah, okay, so I can talk about it because I know what's coming out on Tuesday. Yeah, you guys would have seen the free deer that's been modified. Yeah, we modified that thing. Yeah, let's go past these guys again. I'm gonna pass these guys with the regular non-electric bikes. They're up ahead. Yeah, I modified the free deer so it can handle some fishing gear. Hopefully we'll be able to go fishing again. I'm gonna take that bike out and bring me to Bussey Woods. So anyway, the The one thing I didn't bring on that particular trip was the stool. I have a stool that folds down, and I could slide that in between, right behind where the rear fender is and the rear of the saddle. So it'll slide right in there, and then I bungee cord it in there. That way, when I go fishing, I can sit and fish. I usually sit and fish. I usually sit on a bucket. The bucket actually has, I guess, a little foam padding on there. It's designed for you to sit on it. And if I'm not sitting on that, then I'm usually on my mobility scooter. Yeah, I actually take my mobility scooter out fishing. Because sometimes we park kind of a distance, and it's still kind of difficult for me to walk too far. And where we were going to be fishing, where I showed you guys on Tuesday, it is a little bit of a distance to get there. So the others actually will walk there, and I'll be on the scooter to scoot there. Because I'm carrying this big bucket with all the fishing tackle in there and everything, and then I have this big fishing net and a couple of rods and reels. So it's a lot to carry and walk. So I don't do that. So I scoot while they walk it. I don't know if that goes through. I know around here, mostly cul-de-sacs and stuff. I have to swing it back around somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out of here and back. Let me pull into something and then swing back around. So what I do is I take my mobility scooter and go around. Yeah, this is always hard to do on a fat tire bike. Doing a U-turn is not easy. To me, it isn't. But if you're on a commuter bike, a lot easier. Alright, let's see. Where should we go? Can't go straight. So I think what I'll do is I'll take a left out of here. I'll just let these guys go first. So look at all the stuff in front of us. That's all that cottonwood stuff floating all over the place. All right, well, they have stop signs, so I'm just gonna go. So yeah, I'll take my mobility scooter and I'll sit on that thing while I'm fishing too. Might as well, why not? Make it easier. Yep, it's a lazy man's way of fishing. Now, on the bike, I can't do that. I can't sit on this bike while I'm fishing. So that's why I decided what I'll do is I'll bring a stool. And then I could sit on the stool while I'm fishing. You could always figure a way around things. Anyways, I may take you guys out with me. Either on the ride there or a little bit, and then also you can see us fishing a little bit. I don't know if my fishing buddies want to be on camera or not, but if not, then you'll see me fishing. Hopefully we catch something. I usually don't. A lot of times I don't. Those guys caught a couple fish when we went out there last, but the trip that I did where I'm showing you guys, my main goal was to find where the entrance was for the parking lot that's closer to that spot, so they don't have to walk so far. Either way, for me, it's still at least a 12-mile trip one direction, so I've got 24 miles on the bike to get there and get back. Now, if we decide to go to Costco or something like that to get lunch, that's going to add several miles as well. I don't know whether I can make it there and back. The only way I would be able to make it is if I was pedaling it for the majority of there and back. Otherwise, there's no way I would make it. I can make it there for fishing, but I would never make it for lunch. So now you may ask, why don't you modify some other bike then, where you have 2 batteries? Well, easier said than done. I have the only other bike that could possibly do it besides the Free Deer would be the Hemiway Zebra. The Zebra, I do have 2 batteries. I actually have 3 batteries because what else? This battery on this D7 will fit it. Why not take the D7? Can't. It's not a step through. With all the stuff that's on the back, the fishing rods and everything, you can't swing your leg over the back end if the fishing rods are sticking up. You see what I'm saying? You have to step through it. So that leaves the Zebra. So why not take the Zebra? Well, doing the Zebra, I would have to carry a second battery. I don't know how I would actually even carry a second battery, to tell you the truth. Because I don't have a front basket for the Zebra. And if I put the battery in the back rack, then where would this fishing tackle go? And then based on the design of that bike, I don't think I can put the stool in there either. So you have to kind of look at, you know, the design of the bikes. Can it do this? Can it do that? Based on all the stuff I want to carry with me, the Freedier is really the only one that will do it. Yeah, I could put the stool in that one area. Even if I had a second battery, I could probably do it because I do have a front basket. I could take the tackle and move it to the front basket. Now the only thing with their front basket is it's kind of it's not very deep, the front basket, and it has no solid bottom to it. It's just like open metal slats, right? That doesn't really matter so much because it won't fall through it. But really, if I don't have the front basket on the Zebra, I can't do all the stuff I want to do. So really, the only bike I have that is a step through that's sturdy enough, that has a 20 amp hour battery, currently would be the Freedier Eden. That's why I decided to use that bike, but I don't have a second battery. I'm hoping they eventually will give me one, but if they don't, we'll have to make do. That's about it. What can I say? Yeah, I'm not proven with Freedier yet. If a bunch of my viewers were to buy a bunch of Freedier bikes, they'd probably give me a second battery. I'm too new with them, right? I'm too new. So that's the way it works out. Maybe they'll surprise me. They'll surprise me, send me one. That would be good. Alrighty, I think I've ridden enough. I'm gonna head home. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Keep watching Russ is Right. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays we have e-bike videos. And then on Mondays we have Anything Goes. There is a product that will be coming to me very shortly that I will be reviewing. But it's gonna take me several weeks to test it out in order for me to be able to come up with good results. Maybe take me 2 weeks. I don't think it'll take me that long, but maybe take me a couple weeks. So I would say the earliest we would see that review would be in about 3 weeks, something like that. Product hasn't even shown up yet, but I know it's on its way. Got confirmation it's coming, so. All right, good enough for today. Good for a Saturday. Talk to you guys next time.